this evening, Miss Sarah Solomon.
Thank you so much for being here. I chatted with a bunch of you over cocktails, and I told you that I may get emotional, so I'm going to try to keep it together throughout the evening, but this is a very emotional evening for me, and I think for all of us, because this is the largest event that we've had outside of GMID, which was fantastic, that we are all together, yes, that we're all together, and just seeing so many happy faces and being able to see your smiles after a year of seeing your eyes is so incredible. So thank you all so much for being here. It's a sold out event, as you all know, and what a great way to close out a really rocky year. So thank you. I also really want to thank all of our sponsors. We've got some incredible partners in this community, in this space, and we can certainly not do events this beautiful without you. So if you would like to give everyone a round of applause at the end of our sponsor list, that would be wonderful. So thank you, Photolocity, for their photography of tonight's event. Our DJ Rocks for the musical entertainment and photo booth this evening. Thank you, ladies. Connie Dudlin for the beautiful linens on the tables. Thank you. Love the orange and white theme. It's beautiful. Honest AV for providing our AV services tonight. Wizard Connection for the themed centerpieces. Printing USA for the signage and menu cards. Lycona Photography and Design for videography services. Thank you. Did I say it right? Yes, I've been practicing like all evening, so I got it right. Woo! It's the only thing I was nervous about. Arthur's Creative Events and Catering for our delicious meals that will be served here shortly. Served by their prepared by their very talented chefs. If you haven't put your meal card down, make sure you do so. And last but certainly not least, of course, this beautiful venue. I remember when the Balcony Orlando first opened, I was so excited because having a rooftop in this city beautiful, right, is key. And I remember coming here for an outdoor event, and I was just blown away by how stunning the views were. So it's really nice that we get to close out this year here at the Balcony Orlando. And with that, I would like to turn it over to Fran Rivera. Come on over, Fran, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the balcony and this beautiful venue.
Thank you, Sarah. When you said you were blown away, I thought you were going to talk about the wind. Anyone who knows me knows that I get nervous in front of a microphone, so please excuse any jitters. I try to get over it, but I can't ever. This is an intimidating but amazing group. So, welcome to our beautiful Balcony Orlando. I want to give another quick round of applause to everybody who helped put this event together. I always make sure to tell my guests how grateful I am for you being here. You could have chosen to be anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and for that my team is always going to be grateful. Your presence is what makes the balcony, so I really appreciate you guys. My name is Fran Rivera, and I've been with the Balcony Orlando for going on 5 years now. It has been, and Kimmy's laughing at me, we met like right in the beginning. It has been an insane experience here, and I know that last year has been a really rough year for everybody in this room, but dare I say that we get stronger together? Where did that logo go? I love that logo. So I'm excited to announce that the balcony has actually joined the Avenue Event Group family of venues, and it is really great. Yes, a round of applause for that too. As you guys know, or if you don't know, Avenue Event Group manages and operates so many venues in this market and beyond, and they've done a really great job of building an amazing team of people. In my short time working with that team, with that family, it's evident that they have a passion for service and for each other. So, thank you for welcoming us into that. I want to say to you, and I know I'm speaking on behalf of the entire Avenue team when I say that our doors are open to you They will never close, and if you ever need us, we are at your service. Thank you so much for being here.
You did so well. You should never be nervous speaking in front of people. That was beautiful. It's so funny when people get nervous speaking, like they always say that, and then I'm like, you killed it, right? Like that's usually the case. Well, thank you so much, Fran, and the entire team here for having us this evening. So I would like to now turn it over to Selena Molinax and Marjorie Stone from our fabulous membership team to announce our Rising Stars, which is a very important part of our program. But before I do that, I just want to take a minute to commend these two gals for the incredible work that they have done this past year. I mean, they have gotten so creative with keeping all of you engaged and connected, and we were still able to bring on new members. So I just want to give a round of applause to our membership team and all of our volunteers under their leadership, because they did a phenomenal job, and I'm really, really excited to see what the future brings with some of the programs that you've put in place. So with that, I will hand it over to you ladies.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Okay, so if you've seen a Rising Star Award before, you've probably seen it 4 times a year because we typically hand it out every quarter. It's a quarterly award because we love our volunteers, and that's what it's for. However, we're so excited tonight to present all of them for the last year or so tonight. That's how it works. So just really quickly, in case you didn't know what the Rising Star Award is, it is given to a chapter member who exhibits a strong sense of initiative on behalf of the chapter and the meetings and events industry during that time frame. So without further ado, I like how there's a script here and I'm ignoring it, but the very first one I want to hand out is for quarter 4 of 2019-2020 year. We're weird and we start our year in July, so it wasn't that long ago. But our very first recipient is going to Yolanda Hughes. Go DJ. I might play that all night. I'm down with that. Okay, and I love this PowerPoint. Thank you so much to Marketing Communications for putting it together. So our very next award recipient goes to Celeste Sierra. Thank you, Celeste. Okay, the very next one, as you can see, goes to our very dedicated volunteer on multiple committees, Amy Hart. I'll do the next two.
Hello, hello. I'm Marjorie Stone. I get to, thank you. I get to announce the next 2 Rising Stars for quarter 3. Drum roll, please. Tara Drews. All right, folks, quarter 4, it's Dave Buckaloo. Congratulations again to all of our winners. Can we get a round of applause for everyone, please? All right. Sarah, can we have you back up here?
Thank you, ladies. I was instructed to stay up here, but I always feel awkward standing in the back like a weirdo. Like they are right now, yes. So thank you so much to all of our volunteers. You all deserve that and more. So at this time, I would like all of our 2020 and 2021 Board of Directors to please stand. Okay, and I want you to, these are the people that have made this entire year happen. And I just want to take a minute, and you don't all have to keep standing, but I just want to express my immense gratitude. So I'm an open book. I went through a lot this year personally as a human being, and there were a lot of times, this is where I get emotional, so stand by. There were a lot of times this past year that I felt so alone. And I think a lot of us probably felt that way at some point over the past year. And the people that are standing here, although we weren't able to connect in person the way that we all wanted to, I felt so connected with them as family. And I can't tell you how important that kind of relationship is when you are going through tough times and when you're going through great times. We've had some really, really great times together too. But for me, as the president of this chapter, which is such a bizarre title to call myself, but there's so much more that I wanted to do this year with this group, and we just became human together, and we just had to survive together, and we became, as Fran said, she liked that the slide, stronger together in so many different ways. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for your commitment, your dedication, the fact that you stayed on board, literally, and you were all going through your own stuff at home and at work. I just really, really love you guys, and I really appreciate you, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your world. So thank you. Another round of applause for our board. All right, so this is the portion of the evening where we look ahead to our incoming board of directors. So to install our 2021 and 2022 board of directors, I'd like you to help me welcome past president Jeff Perrin to the virtual stage. Thank you, Jeff, for taking this duty on. Thank you.
You're very tall. That wasn't here. At this time, I'd like to welcome the following people to the stage. Joe Truitt, incoming president. Selena Molyneux, I'm going to do great. CMP, incoming president-elect. Sarah Solomon, incoming immediate past president, almost has been. Nicole Alley, incoming vice president of education, is not here tonight. We can. Libby Anderson, incoming vice president of finance. Emily Reed, incoming vice president of communications. Michelle Granger, incoming vice president of membership. Emily Smith, incoming vice president of special projects. Brandy Tice, incoming director of leadership development. Natalie Ramirez, incoming director of education, is not present. Michelle Moore, incoming director of strategic partnerships. Tricia Henson, incoming director of venue procurement. Teresa Ellisade, incoming director of special events. You can be in front of me. They'll still see me. Oh, I know. David Buckaloo, incoming Director of Membership. Jennifer Caruso, incoming Director of Marketing and Communications. Lori Shapiro, incoming Director of Chapter Collaboration. Now is when we're getting serious, okay? Does that work? Okay. To the officers and directors of the 2021-2022 Board of Directors, on behalf of the membership of the Greater Orlando Area Chapter of Meeting Planners, Meeting Professionals International, I ask all of you, please hold your responses until the end. Are you willing to accept the trust placed in you by your peers, to serve to the best of your ability, to abide by the laws and policies of MPI and of this chapter, to adhere to the principles of professional conduct and ethics, to fulfill all the responsibilities of your particular office? And therefore, do you accept the responsibilities that come with the privilege of serving as an officer and director of the Greater Orlando Board? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
All right. Cool. I will. All right. I will. Okay, good. To the chapter members, do you, the members of the Greater Orlando Chapter of MPI, agree to support these persons whom you have elected to serve as your officers and board members? If so, answer, I will. Therefore, with the powers vested in me as an MPI member and in good standing, I now declare the 2021-2022 Greater Orlando Chapter Board of Directors installed. Congratulations.
All right, and now for the fun stuff, the Ignite Awards, why we're all here. So the winners tonight, this evening, will receive a $100 gift card, courtesy of Fogo de Chão. And the first award that we're presenting is for Partner of the Year. This award recognizes exceptional MPI Orlando partner who, through their support and partnership, has helped the advancement and the growth of the chapter. The nominees are the Pub Orlando, Old Red Orlando, and Christie's Photographic Solutions. And the winner is Old Red. Yay. Jamie. All right, Jamie, you can come to the stage. You got that?
All right, folks. Our second member voted award of the evening is for Member of the Year. This award recognizes an exceptional MPI Orlando member who, through volunteer efforts, has made outstanding contributions and demonstrated unparalleled commitment to the advancement of the chapter. Our nominees are Emily Smith, CMP, Tara Drews, and Ashley Germano. And the winner is Emily Smith with Pub Orlando.
All right, and our final member voted award of the year is the Student of the Year Award. This award recognizes an exceptional MPI Orlando student member that has less than 2 years membership and through volunteer efforts has made outstanding contributions and demonstrated unparalleled commitment to the advancement of the chapter. The nominees are Jacqueline Perez, and Christina Salinas Gorin. I love the Woo Club. And I'm also super excited to announce that the award recipient is Jacqueline Perez. Super personal. Jacqueline is one of my mentees, so thanks all for voting. All right, lastly, before I hold you up for more food, I want to welcome Sarah Solomon back to the stage to give out our final award of the year, the President's Award.
All right, so this year's President Award looks very, very different. Typically, this award goes to someone in our community that has displayed tremendous commitment to our chapter, and it still does this year, but it's very different. So you may or may not know that we actually lost one of our very own just recently, back in April, Joanne Hellberg. So she is actually my recipient of this year's President Award. When one thing happens to us, when something happens to one of us, it happens to all of us. And although, Joanne and I were not very close, she really stepped up this year and helped us put together one of our first in-person events. Actually, I think it was her first in-person event at Point Orlando. And I was just so grateful for her stepping in and stepping up and being under so much stress at work, just like we all were, but still making the time to host us and have us be together in person. So it just really spoke to her heart and the kind of person that she was. And we were blessed enough to have Joanne join us for GMID in April, just literally a few days before she passed away. So with that, we prepared a minute or so of a video just to reflect on Joanne as a person and see some of her memories that she shared with a lot of you here in the room and beyond during her time with us. May she rest in peace. So with that, I would like to welcome a very, very special woman who I literally was just saying, everyone knows who Jo Truitt is, to the stage. And Jo, I would like for you to come stand right over here, right next to me, girlfriend. So this lovely lady and I have gotten very close over the past year. She has been very much my go-to gal. I have to do a total 360 to my business, my small, tiny, little, puny business, and it was very hard for me to manage a lot of the presidential roles of this chapter, especially through COVID and all of the above. So Jo has really become family to me and like a sister to me, and I know that our chapter is in really, really good hands into this next year. If you don't know her, you should get to know her. She's got great energy. She's way funnier than I'll ever be. But we can put down some wine together. I think we're even on that part. Yeah, we're even there. But Jo, I want to so bad at this stuff. I want to officially welcome you as president of our chapter.
wasn't in the script. I had no idea that was happening, but neither did she about this part. So we're clearly two from the same cloth. Whenever I jumped into this role, I had no idea what I was doing. It was basically C, our admin, saying, "You got this. Yeah, you're the person. Do that." And I was like, well, C said it. I should probably do that. But from the support of our board and our chapter and all of our members, I felt so much love this past year. And as I'm learning so much from Sarah and from Mark as our immediate past president of this year, I can't say thank you enough. What I can say is you really helped me out by doing the most challenging year that you could. So thanks for that. I'm gonna look great next year on metrics. I appreciate you. No, but seriously, no one could have kept the composure and the class that Sarah Solomon did this year. And I think we can all agree, if we ever want anyone on a GMed stage interviewing very important people, it's Sarah Solomon. So with that, in honor of every immediate past president, I want to present to you your gold or your glass gavel. I always wonder what my walk-on music would be, and Dave, you were wrong, it was not No Diggity, so I think we're all in a better place now. Well, as entrees are about to come, I just want to speak a little bit about our year ahead, what we can do moving forward together, stronger together, with Joanne as our memory. She is still with us. That's how I know she's still here. It's good timing, Joanne. That's my girl. I want us to focus on small steps toward a greater goal. Every person in this room had a journey over the past 15 months, and no two people had the same journey. So whatever you went through, I hope that you had the support of the membership beside you, if you had an ear to talk to or someone to have a glass of wine with, whatever it may be. But I hope that you were able to find a family within this chapter, because I know I personally, with going to all of Marjorie and Selena's membership groups, that I got to meet people that I would have not been able to with these circumstances. So again, cheers to membership for being able to do that. But as we get back to meetings and back to business, our chapter leaders have specified objectives that we need from the request of our members through your feedback of those membership meetings and those focus groups. Our board of directors has taken a vow tonight to continue to show up not only for their own growth, but for the impact of this chapter and moving forward together. The success of this group only occurs when everyone is contributing. Our members' involvement through committees, chairs, and task force are what will make us successful together and moving forward. It's a time for this organization to lighten the stress. Over the past year and a half, we've all taken on way too much of a workload, where we probably ended up with 17 hats. It's a good thing that we look really good in hats, by the way. But you have feelings of overload, and the way to get out of that is to attend a special events meeting, an after 5, a networking event where you can go with people that are your colleagues and your friends, and you have a light conversation and know that it's not just you doing this and that you are okay and you're valid for your feelings. I've mentioned the initiatives for the 2021-2022 year, but I'm most delighted to generate excitement. If you know anything about me, I like to definitely have a smile on my face. Several people this evening said, I don't know that I've ever seen you not excited, which I don't know how to take, but I'd rather be excited than upset, so I'll take it. But your involvement this evening, whether you're a part of this chapter or you're here supporting a member of this chapter for a loved one or a colleague, it means the world to everyone sitting in this room. Like Fran said, you had a million places that you could have gone tonight, and we're so happy that you chose to be here with us. So as that's saying, on behalf of the Greater Orlando chapter for MPI, I look forward to bouncing back from a very challenging year and bringing it together stronger than ever. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, and they're gonna play some cool music, and we're gonna have a good time. Excitement.
Okay, so if you talked to me at all in the past 10 years that I've been a member of MPI Orlando, you know that I had a goal to be president by the time I was 30. That didn't happen, thanks COVID, it's fine. But I'm so happy tonight to be elected as your president-elect, so thank you so very much. But the reason I had such high goals, thanks, but it's fine, come back in a year. The reason I had such high goals is because of the people, the leaders in this industry that I've looked up up to as the wisdom, as the starting point, the people who started our chapter and kept it going all of these years. That's who I wanted to be. That was my inspiration and aspiration. So with that, I want to welcome up some wonderful, talented, dedicated, passionate industry leaders to join me on stage. So, my little fake stage. So, our first president, well, our second president, but one of the founding members, who was president from 1985 to 1987, is Terry Matthews Lombardo. She's about to launch a book, so get excited. And you're still here, yes. That's why we want this group photo. So we're going to call it More of My Friends. The next one is our president who served from 1987 to 88, Karen Peterson. Next up, joining us this evening, we have Mr. John Robb from 1990 to 95. They're telling me I'm going to lose my hair at presidency. Okay, that's fine. I'm dedicated. Next up this evening, we have, I'm scrolling, so many wonderful people. We're going to go to 2012 to 2013, Mr. Jeff Harris. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do my hair, that's fine. All right, from 2014 to 2015, we have Mr. Chris Wessel. Following Mr. Chris, from 2015 to 2016, we have the wonderful Nicole Unger. And then last, but certainly not least, who helped us again through this pandemic the last 15 months, we have Mr. Mark Benson from 2019. We're going to take a photo real quick. Okay, one more thing. For everyone who's eyeing the silent auction, it's still silent, it's still happening for another like 8 more minutes, so like 7 minutes. It closes at 8:30. At 8:30, nobody else can write their name. And then to find out if you won, you're going to see the wonderful CDs at the front desk where you checked in to see if you won. 8:30. Let's start the party.